Have you ever found yourself in a place of lack, whether it is financial, emotional, or even spiritual? Maybe you've asked, how am I going to get through this? It is in those moments of desperation that we need to hold on to one unshakable truth. God will provide more than you need. Philippians chapter 4 verse 19 says, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus." This verse isn't just a poetic sentiment. It is a promise from the creator of the universe. Think about that. God, who owns it all, who spoke the world into existence, promises to meet all of your needs, not according to your resources or your abilities, but according to his unlimited riches. God's provision is not always what we expect, but it is always what we need. See, sometimes he works through people, through their kindness, and of course their generosity, and other times he provides in ways that only he can, showing us his miraculous power. In Exodus chapter 16, we see God provide manna for the Israelites, bread from heaven every single day. He didn't give them a week's supply all at once, but just enough for each day. Why would you think so? Because he wanted them to trust him daily. In the same way, God often gives us just enough for today so that we can lean on him completely. The Lord is our shepherd, and as Psalm 23 verse 1 reminds us, I shall not want. When God provides, he does so in abundance. Jesus Christ demonstrated this when he fed 5,000 people with just 5 loaves and 2 fish. Not only did everyone eat until they were satisfied, but there were 12 baskets of leftovers. God's provision is always overflowing. It is never limited. See, sometimes God's provision comes at just the right moment, reminding us that he is never late. In 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 8, we read, "And God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work." His blessings are not only for us, but also to equip us to bless others. God doesn't just provide for our material needs. He fills us emotionally and, of course, spiritually. He restores broken relationships, brings peace to troubled hearts, and fills us with joy even in the midst of our trials. When we trust him, we find that his provision touches every area of our lives. Whatever you are facing this moment, whether it is uncertainty, loss, or need, remember this: God sees you. He knows exactly what you are going through, and he will provide not just enough to get by, but more than enough to remind you of his love and his faithfulness. Trust in him, because his provision is greater than your need.